Yo, what is up guys? Welcome to another Wild Rift video, and in today's video I'll be reading through the new patch notes and talk to you about all the changes. I'm gonna be reading them for the first time, by the way, and as you can see the patch notes literally came out 7 minutes ago, and excuse my what I'm wearing. I literally woke up from bed just to make this video because I saw the notification from the Wild Rift tweet. So, new patch 2.4b. Oh, by the way, just real quick, I have a really pleasant surprise for you guys tomorrow. For tomorrow's video, and also tomorrow I'm gonna announce the giveaway winners. I should have done it today, but you know, I literally just woke up from it to make this video, so I'll announce the winners tomorrow, and a very exciting video tomorrow. So let's take a look at all the changes. First of all, we got new champions. I'm not gonna stay here too long because I haven't played League of Legends. I have no idea what these champions do. I only know Nunu is like known as a troll champion, Disco Nunu, you know, where you can dance, but you know, there's two new champions coming. We have Nunu and we have Brand. I know that Brand is going to be a very boring champion. It's a very easy to play champion. And Nunu, I don't know anything about Nunu. So, let's just go through this. Let's go to the skins. You know, I don't care about skins. Who cares about skins? Let's go through the changes immediately. So Ari just got a small bug fix. Is getting a small bug fix will affect her power slightly, but don't get your tails, blah, blah, blah. Movement speed will not properly decay over time for her second ability. Apparently that was bugged. I mean, no major changes, of course. Now, oh, I love this change. I love this change. Akali was still too strong, obviously. Akali was a permaban champion. So this is her passive that they're nerfing. By the way, I don't like how they've done this. They're calling it Assassin's Mark, but they should have perhaps put a P behind it so we would know that it's the passive, right? But okay. So they nerfed the passive of Akali. The movement speed that you get from it goes from 50% to 30%. So it's going to be way harder to proc it because you're going to get way less movement speed while moving towards an enemy champion. Definitely necessary because 50% is way too much. And the base damage nerf, guys, I want to tell you how big this nerf is. So you may only think like, man, it doesn't look that big. It goes from 40 to 180 to 28 to 140. So in the late game the change is not that big, but in the early game it's literally a 30% damage nerf to the base damage in the early game. So when you're level 1 and you only have one item, you're quite literally going to be dealing almost 30% less damage with your passive. On top of that, it's going to be harder to proc. I'm pretty sure this absolutely kills Baron lane Akali, but she's still going to be good in the mid lane because they didn't touch her assassination potential. They only touched her passive, so she's still going to be assassinating super fast, but she's just not going to be annoying in the lane anymore. You have to play Akali as an assassin now. You can't just win your lane anymore. Okay, let's go to Akshan. Massive buff. Oh my god, I am gonna have to make a new Akshan video. Also because the dude literally looks like me. But besides that, I'm gonna have to make a video of that. So, first of all, they're buffing the base damage from the first ability. This is not a major buff. This is just a buff, not a major buff. But the major buffs come here with these two abilities, guys. So, this is all about crit Akshan. They're making crit Akshan incredibly powerful and the way to go for him. So his third ability where you swing around, right, that's the third ability where you swing around a wall or something like that, can now critically strike for 150% damage. So your third ability, as it says, can crit now. It will do bonus damage with crit, which is huge. This is a huge change. Also the ultimate, let's read it. By the way, this is the first time that I'm reading this. Damage per tick is increased by crit chance up to 50% at 100% crit chance. Wait, crits 20, 25, 30, okay, basically, all this hard stuff, basically, it's gonna do more damage the more crit chance you have. So the higher your crit chance is, the more damage your ultimate is gonna do. That's basically it. That's what it says. So they basically buffed, I've said basically way too often, but they buffed two abilities with crit. So when you go for full crit Akshan, you know, incredibly powerful. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be at least A tier now. Because remember the tier list that I made? I put him in the B tier, even in the C tier in some roles. I think with these changes he could enter the A tier. I'm gonna have to give him a try before confirming this, but we will see. Gragas. Gragas is causing too much of a ruckus? Yeah, Gragas needed a nerf, guys. Gragas has always been on top of the S plus tier, almost even S plus plus tier. So now I'm curious what they changed about him. Armor per level from 4.7 to 4.3. So it's a 5 armor nerf at level 15. I mean, it is a nerf, but this won't change anything. This really won't change anything. Like a 5 armor nerf in the late game won't change anything. But it's a nerf, right? He's gonna be a little squishier in the late game, but it's gonna be the same in the early game. Keep that in mind. Barrel roll. Oh, this ability really needs a nerf. So they're nerfing the damage in the early game. Yeah, they're nerfing the damage in the early game, and it's the same in the late game. Slow. Okay, they're nerfing the slow as well. Yeah, this makes a lot of sense. So the damage is still going to be incredibly powerful in the late game from the first ability, but the very annoying slow, they're nerfing the slow. Is this going to make Gragas balanced? No, he's still going to be really good. I'm pretty sure he's still going to be S plus tier. It's just his, like tank Gragas, I don't know what to say about this, honestly. Like the slow nerf, I really feel like it's significant. The slow, like, you know, they're making the slow less powerful, and the damage nerf in the early game also going to be significant, but when you reach that late game, he's still going to be very powerful. So they're also nerfing the cooldown of the second ability, Drunken Rage, from 4.5 seconds. Or is that his passive? See, this is the problem that I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure it's the second ability, but they should really put it next to it. But yeah, they're nerfing the second ability by 0.5 seconds. Makes sense, but still, as I said, these are not major nerfs. These are just some minor nerfs. Katarina, oh, please nerf her. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. This is gonna absolutely demolish Katarina. I am telling you guys right now. See, the thing is, so many people talk about these HP nerfs. They don't matter a lot, you know. Fiora 40 HP nerf doesn't matter. Darius 40 HP nerf. Let me tell you guys something. They do matter. They matter so much because these HP nerfs are gonna absolutely nerf the champion in the early game. So Katarina, late game Katarina is still gonna be strong, really strong. But oh my god, she's gonna get punished in the early game. Her laning is gonna be absolutely miserable in the early game. It's actually gonna be miserable because you have 80 less health. So it's gonna take an approximate 2 basic attacks less to kill a Katarina. Guys, this is really gonna hurt Katarina. Combined with the nerf that she received last patch, this is really gonna hurt her. I'm pretty sure she's not S tier anymore. We're gonna have to see, but I'm pretty sure she's not S tier anymore. So let's go to Cannon. What the hell is happening to Cannon? So the base damage of the Shuriken is going up. So they're buffing. Yeah, okay, this is a buff. Quite significant in the early game. Yeah, this is like a decent buff, and you're gonna especially feel it in the early game. So what are they doing to the second ability? On hit bonus damage. Oh my god, they're adding attack damage ratios to the second ability? What? On hit bonus damage. You're gonna be dealing bonus damage on hit with the second ability, and you're gonna apply on hit effects, and it skills with bonus attack damage. As you can see, you get bonus damage and then plus 60% bonus AD and only 20% bonus AP. Oh my god, wait, it's getting buffed to this. So it's becoming, yeah, so plus 70, 80%, blah, blah, blah. Wow. And it skills into the late game, plus 100% bonus AD. What? Is AD Cannon gonna be legit here? So the third ability is gonna give you bonus attack speed. AD Cannon? No way. No way. No way. Really? Really? Do you guys think this is gonna happen? I don't know what to say about this. We're just gonna leave that one. Okay, Khazix. Ooh, Khazix was a bit too strong. He should definitely get a nerf. Let's see. So base health okay, they're reducing his base health region. This is decent, right? Like if he gets poked in his jungle, it's gonna take him a bit longer to heal up. Oh no. Oh, they're doing it. They're nerfing the main ability of Khazix, the first ability. Oi, this one is gonna hurt. So let's take a look. The second ability, Okay, let me tell you guys immediately right now. This hurts Khazix in the early game. Khazix is not going to be amazing in the early game. However, if you play him to his powers, which is attacking isolated enemies, you're still going to be able to deal a lot of damage. Just let me tell you that when your first ability is on level 1 or level 2, it's just going to deal significantly less damage. Your jungle clear is also going to be way slower with this. So, you know, you're going to be a few seconds later with your jungle clear. This is just a pretty substantial nerf to Khazix. It's not going to kill him. It's just okay. Like, this was necessary on Khazix, really. Oh, we have Master Yi, guys. So let's take a look. Master Yi has been overperforming with his recent buffs. Oh, really? Really? Master Yi has been overperforming. Yeah, makes sense. So let's take a look at this. Items like Navori's Quickblade is too strong on him. Yeah, for sure. So we're pulling back some of the power he gained from patch 2.48. Yeah, so they buffed him and they're bringing it back. So let's take a look at what they're bringing back. Wait, this is not bringing it back. This is just an additional nerf. So they're nerfing his health in the late game. Every time you level up, normally you get 115 HP on Master Yi, but now it's going to be 105. So on level 15, you're going to have 150 less health. Quite substantial. This is a pretty meaningful nerf. It's not a small nerf, but it's also not a big nerf. It's like a bit bigger than small. So, you know, you're going to feel it. Like, you're going to feel squishier in the late game now. Vuju style, which is the third ability, bonus to, yeah, they're reverting it, you know, they're bringing it back to what it used to be. This makes sense. It was way too broken. The ultimate, yeah, and the cooldown of the ultimate, they're bringing it back to. This absolutely makes sense. But let me tell you guys right now, this is not gonna kill Master Yi. This is gonna hurt though, the base stats. This is really gonna hurt because he's gonna be squishier in the late game. But still, if you reach late game with Master Yi, he's still Master Yi. You know, he's significantly weaker, definitely. You're not going to be able to absolutely hard spam your ultimate anymore, but he's still going to be really strong. I'm still sure that even in high elo, he still has a spot. Rakan. Wait, Rakan is getting changes? He is getting buffed. Oh no, wait, he's getting nerfed. So, Grand Entrance, which is his second ability, is getting a damage buff. It deals more, it just deals more damage. And then his third ability, bonus shield amount. Oh, they're nerfing the combination of Rakan and Xayah. So they're buffing Rakan, but they're nerfing the combo with Xayah. Okay. So, wait, let me read here real quick. Yeah. So bonus shield when cast on Xayah, instead of 200%, which is literally twice the amount of shield, it goes to 125%. So you get a 25% bonus shield. I mean, makes sense. It was way too broken, honestly. And then the ultimate movement speed, it's a buff. So he's getting a small buff, just a tiny buff on some abilities. And Rakan and Xayah is just not going to be broken anymore. Soraka, the Star Child intervened with too many mortal affairs as a recent buff without risking enough. Yeah, she was really good with the buffs. So they're tuning her down again. Rejuvenation buff duration on some. Okay, so what this means is when you hit your first ability, you get rejuvenation. And it used to be for 4 seconds. And when you have rejuvenation and you heal an ally, you're not gonna take a lot of self damage, right? Like normally when you use your second ability on Soraka, you're gonna take a lot of damage. But when you have rejuvenation, which you get from hitting your first ability, you're gonna take way less damage. So instead of having a 4-second window, you only have a 2-second window to do that now. So when you hit your first ability, you only have 2 seconds to heal an ally. Makes sense. Rejuvenation total heal, they're reducing the total heal. Quite significant, by the way. Wow, this is a big nerf. Damn, look at this. In the early game from 72 to 50, but also in the late game we have the 10% less AP ratio. Damn. Okay, interesting. Yeah, so here we can see again rejuvenation buff duration from 4 seconds to 2 seconds. This is a significant nerf. Wow, why did they do that? I mean, I knew Soraka was really strong after the buffs, but this strong? Ooh, what's happening to Thrash? Before reading it, I think he's getting a buff. Is he getting a buff? Yes, he is. Well, Thrash, by the way, I'm pronouncing it right now. Thanks to Ignite Wild Rift for calling out me calling him Trash. It's Thrash. I'm pretty sure it's Thrash, right? So, He's a high skill cap champion, we know. So the changes that they're bringing is more base health. Again, guys, this is a significant buff. And on top of more base health, he has way more base health regen. Only this already, I can already tell you, is very significant. This is going to make him so much more durable in the lane, especially in the early game. Like, this is big. This is really, really big. What else are they buffing? So, base soul drop rate. Oh! Wait, what is this? Bad luck protection? Oh, so you have a bigger chance of getting souls. So you're going to be getting more souls. And if you have super bad luck, apparently there's some sort of protection that Thrash has. So you get the souls anyways. I don't know, something like that. But yeah, you're going to get more souls, which means more armor in the late game and more ability power in the late game. Significant buff. Yet again, this is a really significant buff. Shield strength. They're just buffing the shield strength in the early game. But it's a 5 nerf in the late game. This is a buff. Like in the early game, this is going to be a significant buff. Because when your ally gets damaged, your shield is going to be significantly stronger in the early game. Passive charge time. Oh, for your third ability. For your third ability, it's going to take way less time to charge up that passive. The bonus damage on your basic attack. Damn. This is a big buff to Thrash, guys. Oh my god. This is really, really big. Okay, Vuko. I think Vuko is gonna get a nerf. He was way too good. Despite being a formidable jungler, Vuko is struggling? Oh, struggling to find his place in the Baron lane. We're removing the healing reduction modifier from Crushing Blow when you use it against mains. Oh, okay. So now when you hit your first ability on minions, you're also gonna heal up 10% of your HP. So, you know, it used to have a healing reduction because they thought it was too broken. But now when you're playing him in the Baron lane and you hit your first ability on minions, you're going to get a significant heal instead of 80% less healing. Xin Chao is definitely going to get a nerf, by the way. Let's take a look. So he's way too strong. In order to reduce some of his early game strength, we're tuning down some of his base stats. He has less base armor and less HP. Oh, this is big. Like, I'm gonna repeat, these kinds of nerfs are really big in the early game. When you get to the later game, they don't matter that much. But in the early game, this is huge. Less armor, less HP. This means that he's gonna be way weaker, like way weaker in the early game. I don't know, man. He's probably not gonna be as, well, definitely not gonna be S plus tier anymore. Maybe not even S tier anymore, because Xin Chao is really good in the early game, and you know, you can still scale up in the late game, but you're not going to be able to dominate the early game anymore. So that was it, talking about all the changes. As I said, I have a really pleasant surprise for tomorrow's video for you guys. Tomorrow, as in not today tomorrow, but tomorrow. So yeah, thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next Wild Rift video. Bye bye.